What's up, Toy Collectors? Toy Collector B here. I am in sunny Florida. I can say that now because when we got here, it was rainy and dark and all that kind of cool stuff. So this is how Florida's supposed to look. Anyways, so I made this video because I went to Target we were right there and I was like, let me check it out. Let me tell you something. Georgia, we suck. So Florida, man, I walked in there and it was like a holy grail. And this is probably just normal for Floridians. But like, I walked in there and you could hear the angels and you see the beams of light and stuff like that. Their NECA section was just full and they had so much stuff, so much Ninja Turtle, so much 80s stuff. You know how NECA stuff is, that whole section with the pop figures and everything, they had everything. And it was like a super center, and I go down the toy section and everything is lined up and everything is full and they have everything and the prices are actually right. That was a big one because I was reading and I was like, oh, what's on the hook is what's on the price tag. Like, that's unusual in Georgia. You never see that. It's always wrong. So without further ado though, Floridians, it was a sad and beautiful night going to Target because it was like one of those, like, it made me realize how much Georgia sucks on that. And it also made me go, oh my God, like I found so much cool stuff. So let me show you. Now I could have spent like $1,000 in there, no problem. I had so much stuff. But, you know, we're about to take a trip. That's why we're in Florida. I don't want to spend that much money, and I have a card. And, of course, I didn't want to max out my card either. So I just got, like, the had-to-haves, and I put a lot of other stuff back. But they had so much stuff there. So, without further ado, we'll start with the Christmas Star Wars. Hopefully you don't get any glares or anything like that. But you got the Stormtrooper Holiday Edition, where he looks like a deer. And you got the Astromech Droid, which is awesome. It has so much stuff into it. I like the little Santa Claus hat and everything, and little canes and all that. So just really, you know, the Christmas stuff is always awesome. $24.99. So I think it's cheaper here too. It seemed like everything's cheaper here in Florida because I think these are 28 something in Georgia. Yeah, I think it's almost 30 bucks now. So $24.99, which sounds like a normal price there. And then the box is a little ripped, but they had Fugitoid and his all green, which I feel like is gonna be a rare one. So I snagged them. And this was $31. And I think in Georgia, these are up to like almost $34, $35 now. So it's like $3, $4 cheaper here in Florida than it is in Georgia. So that's another reason why Georgia sucks. Everything's more expensive. So yeah, they had him. And then I found Snarf. I haven't seen Snarf. I was so excited about that one. Thundercats, and these guys are going for 35, almost 40 bucks sometimes. This guy was 24. So again, Florida's better. So there's Snarf. And then found the last Ronin, Raphael. And here's the back right here. I'm not gonna read it because I'm trying to make it too short, but sorry. So yeah, and I don't remember what this one was. What did I do with the receipt? I can't remember what the price was on this one, but it wasn't that much. I think it was like 25, 30 bucks. So last Ronin stuff's a little expensive sometimes. I found this bad boy, Metron. Looks awesome. Platinum edition. They had the original too, and he's green. And then they had Kite Man, and they had Kite Man Gold, which looked awesome too. And I really wanted that one, but he was like 30 something dollars. So I had to choose between the two. So this one looked cooler. And I haven't seen a Metron like this, so I figured this one would probably be a little bit harder to find, so I grabbed him. There's the back side. Look how cool that is though, that black and white. I love it with the chair. That's worth $32, definitely. Look at that. And then this is overpriced because it's NECA, but you got Casey Marie with motorcycle. So I wish you could, they made it where you couldn't open the box. That kind of sucks. But this was like 65 bucks. And I think that's way too much for this. There's no reason for this to be $65, but it's NECA, it's Last Ronin. You know they're gonna jack up the price. I mean, it's just a motorcycle, people. So I'm just figuring, you know, 35, 30 or something like that for that, which is for NECA normal. Still cheaper here though, because I think this thing was going for like $74.99 in Georgia when I saw it. So anyways, I had that. And now the holy grail of my finds. Check that out. The box is this one's got a little warp in it, but it's the Ghost Brothers. So you can see, I don't know if you can see that. Shows the three. And then Mikey, oh, not Mikey. Well, I mean, Last Ronen's been out for a long time now. You guys should know. If you don't know now, then screw you guys. Anyways. Isn't that awesome? That is so cool. I didn't think I'd ever get this, honestly, because they came out with one that has these in Splinter, I think it is. It was going like for $300 something, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And so like I was like, I really want these, but there's no way I'm doing it. This was $90 at Target. So, which I don't know if that's a good price or not. For this, for NECA and stuff, it seems reasonable. It's definitely not $300. I mean, it's missing Splinter on that, but hey, you know, whatever. So I'll pay $90 for that. So I mean, you know, that's 30 something per turtle, and that's about normal NECA price. So I thought that was really cool. But I was super excited when I found that. It's like, heck yeah, I finally got the Ghost Brothers. That is awesome. I didn't think I'd ever have that. So there you go. That's your find. But boy, they had so much more stuff. Like I said, I think all this together was like $300. Where this is normal, you know. So for the price of this with Splinter in Georgia, I got all of this. That's how you want to look at it. And I use my credit card. You know, but anyway, so yeah, so that's it. So I just want to show you guys. So if you live in Georgia and you are a toy collector, you probably already know this. I didn't, but you know, head to Florida and just find a Walmart or a Target or something. You don't have to find anything crazy, and you'll find way much cooler stuff that's way cheaper. So I'm jealous of you Floridians, but I'm glad I came. So anyways, happy toy hunting. That's what it's all about. We'll see you guys in the next video.